It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He completes it to Bryant. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And that's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
At the 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think
it got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
The Ravens' 13-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air. Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. They're looking at a 3rd and a yard to start things out. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 44 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
Ravens 14, Bills 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a carry for Dobbins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at his own 49.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On second down, here's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Tyler Matakevich gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He uncorks it for Snead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
11 yards there, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Singletary. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Time rolls around. Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This is caught. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
a 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Ravens push further out in front. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Bills 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Malik Harrison. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Another try after the first down sack. Allen.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Dick. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
34 yards.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Allen's throw is complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Bills first down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Another run here with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Edwards now on first and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. A That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down is Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
And again, it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Allen to throw once more. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them up.
He's got a man, complete, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 70 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
To Stephon Diggs.
A big play here for Buffalo. 57 yards.
First down, Bills.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills draw a bit closer. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
The ball carrier. He was brought down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jackson to throw. Brown has the first down and much more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
At the 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Edwards. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 28 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Now Dobbins. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Throw Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Justin Tucker.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Today, big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a total...